Oh, snap. Looks like, how are we live? But I don't see any picture. Okay, we're live. We're good. Let's see if we can get the comments going on here. What do we got? Let's see. Comments. All comments. How did I post in my own stream? So anyway, what's going on, y'all? It's that camera guy here. This is just a test stream. I'm not really doing much. I just wanted to try out the little new setup here with the encoder, the YoloBox Pro. I ran into a problem where I added a video background and 3 camera sources, and I didn't even go live, and my CPU usage was up 60 some percent, blasting at me in the yellow, and I'm like, holy crap. If I went live, I'm not sure how much more CPU power it's going to use. So I got to thinking. I was like, how do I cut my CPU usage in half? What do I have to help me lessen the load on my YoloBox Pro? So I got to thinking, and then I went, wait a minute. I got a fancy little device. It's a small little switcher / capture card. So not only is it a 2-source switcher, meaning you can put 2 camera sources into it, and it gives you 1 out. So, and it's also a capture card, so it has a USB-C on it that you could either just power directly, or you can USB-C to a computer where it's that's where the capture card part comes into play. So that capture card, the Osee GoStream M2 is a 4K 60 frame capable capture card, and it'll take those, build a scene like you're seeing right here. Let's see, we could even go side by side, like so. This tiny little switcher, pretty powerful, does all kinds of everything that I need. So I was like, well, what if I pump everything into that? You know what I mean? What exactly is it going to do? I said, I believe it's going to take away the majority of the computing power, because it's going to do the building of the major scene that I need, which is this. This is the scene that I need when I do my live streams. And I'll build one here on stream for you after, but it's only going to have 2 sources. I can't really bring in the 3rd source right now because it's a USB camera, and that's how my audio is going in. So 6 to 1 half dozen to another. Can't use USB right now unless I switch my audio to 3.5 millimeter. Speaking of that, I don't even know how we sound, so let me listen a little bit. We sound pretty good, so it works for me. I'm hoping if we can get anybody, if there's any questions you'd like to ask, any type of stream that you'd like to, or scene that you'd like to build, test out, give me ideas. You know what I mean? We got lots of things we can do. We can build scenes like this, and then on the sides over here, you can add all your you can add all your sponsors. Say they send you all their logos, you remove the backgrounds, real nice, because that's what you do as a camera guy. You're a nice guy. You take them, you remove all of them, you save them as a PNG, you make the opacity whatever you want, either 100% or, I don't know, 50. Go with 50. Your opacity around 50%. So then you can lay everything, because on the black sides, even at 50%, that thing is going to pop, because it's the black sides over here, over there, or the specific scene that I like is this one, to where you got the black bar up top and the black bar below. That's where I like to put all my sponsors, in there. But back there in that area, you'll also see smoke. So I can add a video background, you know, to this. Let me do it right now. Let me just add it right now. I'm not sure exactly what it'll look like on the stream while I'm doing this, but let's check it out, and let's get there together. So we'll add a source, customize. Okay, you can't see this, which sucks, but that's okay. We're gonna go with what we got. So I'm gonna go and add a source. What comes up is either my video source, or I'm sorry, my actual video feeds, or it's gonna access any videos on my SD card. So I want to, that is not what I wanted to do then. I wanted to, that's what I wanted to do. bear with me, y'all. I know there ain't anybody here, but bear with me. On the right-hand side of when you go build your custom scene, what you're going to see is you're going to see a black box. In the middle, there's going to be a plus, and it says add source. We don't need that one yet. That's when you add your actual camera sources. Now, to add a video, you're going to see icons on the right and left-hand side. The top one, it kind of looks like a square window and a little plus sign. You'd want to touch that, and what that does is that's your background. And then for me, I'm going to go to video rather than image. So we could also do an image. We'll do that next, but I want to do the video now. So what we'll do is we click on video, and then you get to pick in this background. It says official template, SD card, or USB, meaning a thumb drive. I am going to access my SD card. Click on there. Boom, video background, and my new intro, which I will show you guys here in a little bit. We have, boom. Let's go. So we'll add that 98 arm wrestling background for the stream, our loop. Done. Boom. Our loop is in. So it's there. It's built on the background. It's sexy. Now I go to add source. Now, when I add source, like I told you, I already built the scene that you're seeing on the stream right now. That's the scene I'm going to pick. Now, I can change that at any point in here because I'm changing it as we speak. This is the one I want right here. Now, you can make them bigger. You can make them smaller. But this is what I want. We're going to keep that. I'm going to keep that particular one up there. I'm going to click it. That's A. Boom. Done. Bang. It's in there. Now, since I brought that source directly in, it's going to come directly in with those black bars above and black bars below. Then you're going to think, ah, crap, this isn't going to work for me. Ah, but it is. In here, they give you the ability to crop your scene whatever you want. So those black bars, it's just a touch and drag up, touch, drag down. It'll crop those black bars out for you. I'll do that right now. Oh wait, I guess I gotta crop that out first. Nope, let me crop. I'll hit crop. So let me go back here. So after you get your video background up, and then you click that plus, which is you're going to add your source, and it's going to add your scene that you already pre-built from your GoStream M2, which taken the majority of the computing power away from the YoloBox, so it doesn't have to build this scene. So once you pick that source, now it's up there. Boom, you see the black bars again. It's crap. Alas, relax. Down below that, direct center, you'll see a little square box with a line slashed through it, and underneath it says crop. Touch that. As soon as you touch that, that scene that you brought in will now open up. And it will allow you to crop your scene to the size you need it. So me, I have to cut those bars off. Oh, don't have big fat fingers. I assure you, do not. So what you're going to have to do before it'll allow you to grab and move, you're going to have to click, because down below there's going to say free original 4:3, which is an old school aspect ratio, which we used to use back in the 90s and we don't use anymore. And you have 9:16, which is a vertical format, and a 1:1. Pick the free, crop your scene down, be done with it. Just like I did, click save. Now it's on there, and now you can move your scene exactly where you need it, like so, and boop. Save. Now I have it built, and watch this with the flick of a finger. Watch that sexy page flip transition, and kaboom. There you go. Now you have a video background, and you've got your two sources all in there. And you can't really see it, but the CPU usage is at around 40%. So let's see, the swing. The swing is about 8%. So it's going from 40% CPU usage all the way to 48. And this is pretty sick because I'm live streaming right now at a really, really high kilobit rate, about 8,200 kilobits per second. And I'm not sure why I'm only getting 59 frames though. I picked 60. And what I'm doing is I'm using two iPhones. So the face right here, this is an iPhone 13, and I'm utilizing the forward-facing camera, which is why it's mirrored. Even though I have the capability to unmirror it, when I do it, it flips it right back for some reason. So I'm done screwing with that. I don't care if it's mirrored. Sorry, Drew. But I'm using this all through the Blackmagic camera app. So I have this front-facing camera, which is my iPhone 13, which a buddy gave me. And then up here is my iPhone 15 Pro. All utilizing, again, through the Blackmagic camera app through a clean HDMI feed out. And what's funny about these cameras is you can do this and say I have an iPad over here. Since those bad boys are all on the same network, you can control these iPhones, both of these iPhones, just by downloading the Blackmagic camera app on, let's say, an iPad. There's functions built in to where you now can use that iPad, and you can utilize all the functions of the phone without having to be up there at the screen, zooming in, doing a camera pull. All those functions will be remotely available to you on that pad. You know what I mean? Through the Blackmagic camera app. I'm not sponsored by them at all, but I assure you they are amazing. We don't have anybody on the stream for questions, but yeah. I can, if anybody would like to join the stream, I can send you an invite if you would like to come on. But anyway, let's get to this. I had a video that I made. We don't have to go back to this scene. So what we'll do is we'll switch back to here, the unmade scene, and we'll go back to this. So we'll go a nice picture-in-picture. So I have an intro video that I want to show you guys, and I enjoyed it. I'm pretty proud of it, and I hope you guys like it, and I would love to hear your thoughts on said video. But here we go. Let's play it. I hope the sound comes through. Let me see. No, it is not. So, my bad. So, let me see. So, yeah. That should have been it. I hope you guys like it. I worked pretty hard to get it to come out like that. But, I mean, that's really all I have. I don't have anything else. I just wanted to test the stream out before tomorrow. Remember, guys, tomorrow we have we got a big 98 tournament. It's called Dragon Grip. Please come out. I don't have any of the stuff, but I can show you like a sponsor overlay that we have done. Let's see. Do I have actually? Let's see. Do I have background music? Let's play some background music. Let's turn that down though. 30, maybe 15%. Okay. We should have some background music playing. Let's see what else. What was I trying to do? I have, let's see, here's a sponsor overlay you can check out. So definitely we got Club Fitness, Club 14 Fitness. We've got the Texas Arm Wrestling League. We've got Infinity Functional Performance. We've got Arm Guys. We've got Eye Package. We've got Pro Gear, and we've got 98 Sports. That's really all I got for everybody today. Again, this was just a test, and holy smokes, I just saw that CPU spike up to 60%. But anyway, that's all I got. Please do me a favor, smash that like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Appreciate you guys. Later.